I thought that maybe one of the reasons that compelled me to vote for Trump so far and the um, primary so far was because I looked at the other candidates and I thought I would like to see him as that for one, to see what he does. For two, um, I didn't know the last two times that the Republicans had um, ran against a Democrat, they had lost to the Democrat, to Obama. So I was just kind of wondering what was up with that. And um, did people really think that Cruz, an establishment type of people, I see people trying to defend him, saying that he's trying to fight back at the establishment, even the Republicans, establishment is Republicans, the elitist is the Democrats. But I want to know if um, it's a way to get Hillary in there. See, if Cruz gets the Republican side nomination, is that going to also cause Trump or anybody else to um, go with the third term? Because basically, I believe that the gloves are off right now, and either way, I think both campaigns, Cruz and the Trump campaign, said that they back off of their pledge that they won't go to a third party if one or the other one loses. So they pretty much um, um, at each other like that in particular. And if they um, go to a third party, they risk splitting the majority vote that's out there that's ready to go and vote for one or the other one of them as the next president will get split up like when Ross Perot ran and went into a third party. So we already have an example of these particular events going down like that. So we're running the risk of them having another uh, Democrat in there, basically. So I don't know how much more you can make America pay for this and that, and um, basically go after America the way that they do. That it's complete um, government takeover is what it is. So you know, I'm not too sure what I believe anymore. But besides the besides that, is there what about the rigging of the elections too? Is there rigging going on here? Because I don't see how Romney could have lost when we're in the position that Obama put us in. Um, Up to that point, I do not see how our presidential election was not rigged. How the Democrats don't have it figured out in those particular um, places where they need the electoral votes to win, and they got them like that. Um, I do not believe that Obama has a strong, um, support group out there. I think he has very weak support. I think people are ready to say bye, see you later, take it easy, liberal douchebag. And what are you gonna do? You're going to further push Obamacare. You're gonna put in another justice in there to replace a guy that is highly mysterious how he passed away. So you like got people who got in their way, so they can replace certain people and put their own people in there. And then what are they going to do with America once they get that accomplished? Get her in there for another for another 4 years, and then we have no other choice but to let her pick a complete liberal douchebag to replace Scalia. So I mean, they didn't just probably assassinate Scalia. They got him basically rolling over these guys rolling in their graves from what they did. I mean, I guess I believe in uh, the powers that be. So if they were Christians, I'm a Christian. So I believe that their soul is protected and that they're probably more than likely resting in peace. Them and the forefathers are not rolling over in their graves, you know. But if it were another way, they probably would be from all of this. But I guess they would have to have some realization that some things have to happen or occur for other people. I guess have to wake up that way. People had in America needed um, the liberal douchebags to come in and show them what um, like a like to say something other than dictatorship, but I guess that's pretty much what it is. If they're rigging the elections, and they're stealing people's votes and they're ripping us off, and they got people out there doing that, helping them do that, and they clear that through their conscience that it's okay for them to go ahead and cheat everybody else at votes because everybody it should only be one vote. We all make up a body of all these individuals that have different opinions that vary, and we all get to pick in a certain way that was thought up to be more fair than anything. And you're taking the fairness and everything right out of our society, and you're choking us to death with this liberalism. And I don't know that Cruz um, can beat Hillary. I don't feel it. I just um, I could be wrong about this, but I really do not think I am wrong about this. I don't think Cruz is the guy that's going to beat Hillary. He could. I'll vote for him. Either way, it came down to um, two guys that I typically liked a lot, hearing what they had to say. Um, I heard that they got Trump on this thing, some punish women over abortion. Um, I don't necessarily know about that. I don't believe in abortion at all. Um, I had I have even more of a personal reason why is because I took I took somebody to a clinic before, and I told the girl that I didn't have any children or whatever, and that I would take care of the child if she kept it, and to let me adopt it. And um, the person wouldn't do that because she had a personal um, problem with the father. She didn't want she didn't want the father or something like that being all in her 6 o'clock over the child, which I thought was kind of ridiculous because I said I wanted the to adopt the child or whatever, but they went ahead and did that anyway. So um, I'm not like mad or hate anybody over it. My opinion is I think it's very shameful to abort children. I've seen people have children anyways, even though society wants to be like these Hillary Clintons and these Obamas, Michelle Obamas and stuff that want to encourage women to have an abortion to, oh, you're gonna have a child with Down syndrome, or you're gonna have an autistic child. Are you gonna make sure that they're handicapped for the people? Just so like they can do that, and they uh, want to encourage these ridiculous things that really, if they were like okay to do, I mean, if you did them, bring that up in public and make that your political, that's seriously like what's on your political fight uh, strategy, or I mean, what your plan is for attacking America here is these ridiculous things, and not stuff that should be more kind of kept quiet, you know, and not talked about. And then you don't talk people out of doing stupid shit. You you basically encourage people to do more stupid shit. You know, it's like, let's be more irresponsible. That's where we need to go with our money. And everything else. And then no wonder, like, minimum wage in all these liberal countries, these liberal, I call them liberal countries, all the liberal states, they're minimum wage. They keep pushing for like $20 to $30 for minimum wage for like jobs that we're supposed to basically work at for a while before we become either the manager or we move on to another job occupation making more money. But that's definitely not a $20 an hour, $16 an hour job, um, doing that, working at uh, McDonald's or anywhere else like that. And then they would attack me for saying that, but what's the inflation? What's up with the inflation? Why is inflation sky high? And why do these people keep talking about busting rich people's balls for more money whenever all they're doing is they're not going after crooked people? A crooked person to me would also fall in the category, since we're talking about the economy, would be people who try to sell anything for more money. And then if they legally have like a patent on something like that, and then they can charge you more money than what the product should be sold for or what it's worth, they're causing the economy to have different problems in the economy from not being legitimate, and they can't be legit on their own. They're going to try and gouge you. So if I tried to gouge somebody myself, I would think that I am wrong. I'm a wrong person, bad person, bad. So um, I'm looking to get things like that and other things accomplished out of our society. And, you know, I don't know if, people quite understand exactly what's going on and what's at stake with these Democrats and what's going on in the elections. Um, and I believe that Trump can beat Hillary, but I'm not sure with these Republicans, the way that they're voting right now. We'll see. Have to see what happens. And good luck to the Republic, right? To it's a Democratic Republic is what America is supposed to be. So God bless America and um, USA. USA. Anytime some commie tries to always end with that USA, USA, you punk.